So thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much also to those who will follow the meditation later. If you want, you can have a candle when you do this, even if the new moon is dark. This is why I'm wearing black. So today actually is not yet. This is the last 3 days before the days before the new moon. The last 3 days before the new moon are called balsamic moon, and they are perfect for cleansings, cleaning, letting go everything we want to let go. And usually these phases associate to black, because it's like the moon is hiding herself. And then the crescent moon will be white, when the sickles start appearing again, all the first the week after the new moon. So today, right now, Saturday, September 4th, it's still the moment before the new moon. And this is so I always prefer to start the event before, because so that you have the time to go back to look at the recording, watch again, and do it yourself. So if you want to light a candle, even if the moon is not there in those nights, you can do it. I suggest to have your glass of water with you. You can drink the water after. It's like a little ripple. You want to, it's like giving to the water and giving then to your body again through the water. Everything that happened during the meditation. I have also my tea, so feel free to grab your water, do whatever you want to do, and just find the comfortable space for yourself. If you can sit or you want to lay down, you can use your couch, chair. Do it in a way that makes you feel comfortable, and you can explore and change. It's not so long, so you can follow this meditation more than one time, maybe in the following days. And if you find this meditation when already the new moon happened, don't worry, you can do it again anyway. It doesn't matter, because I believe that there is a good time for everything. And if you find it when the moon is somewhere else, doesn't matter, you can do it anyway. So the new moon in Virgo is very, very, to say it with the Latin, ora et labora. It's Latin. It means pray and work, or meditate and work. Virgo is such a peculiar sign, a bit like, okay, the Virgo is a lot about details. It's a lot about being present. It's a lot about daily life. So for a long time, it was like a bit underestimated as a sign. It's an earth sign, but actually then, besides Mercury, that is the ruler, they found an asteroid, called also a planet because it's big, Chiron, and they gave it to the Virgo. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that Virgo is really about embodiment. It's really about bringing our attention to our body, because our body serves us. It serves our purpose, our spiritual purpose on earth. And it's true that we confuse sometimes the body with the ego. We fight against the body, like, the body, no, we want a spiritual path, like the body is something that is not so useful. But no, it doesn't work that way. The body is the temple of our spirit, and actually is the only tool we have to express our true self on earth. It's the ego that has some limitations, beliefs, limiting beliefs, prejudices. Prejudice is the most limiting belief, an example of. So when we believe something, we are attached. We don't want to go past this. We prefer to fight than become more flexible and see what is beyond what we are believing in right now. So it's not the body. The obstacle is never the body. The obstacle is the ego, that is a kind of like the sum of beliefs, education, school, what we learned. And what we learned, it's experience. It's good, but sometimes it can become also a limitation if we stop exploring, if we stop experiencing. So like the new moon in Virgo, sorry, Greta is there, but her hair is everywhere. For those who never met Greta, she is my diva cat. She wants to stay beside me. Now she's sleeping, it's okay. But she has long hair. So the new moon in Virgo, it brings us to our body as a sanctuary, as a temple. So especially when we speak about healing, it looks like a bit obvious because we have symptoms, we want to heal, but it's not so obvious because Virgo is not just the body and maybe health or symptoms, is also the way we can keep the balance, because in many traditions we see that illness, symptoms are seen as an expression of kind of imbalance. Maybe we don't even know about what is unbalanced here. It doesn't matter. Virgo tells us that we have a tool to bring more balance. That tool is our breathing. So Virgo, a new moon in Virgo, new moon means that we don't see the moon. Why we don't see the moon? It can reflect the light coming from the sun because they are on the same side. So Earth is here, the sun is there, and the moon is here, more or less. So they are on the same side. So the sun is illuminating the dark side of the moon, the side that we are not seeing, okay? We cannot see. So this is why the new moon is the conjunction, we say in astrology, we say it's the conjunction of the sun and the moon. It means that both are in Virgo. So Virgo is strong, okay, now. So Virgo asks us to pay attention to our body, to our breathing as a tool to be more present and to be more in touch with our body, to bring more balance and more healing. And why this is about our true self? Again, Virgo and presence, okay? The most important thing is that our thoughts sometimes bring us away from presence. Presence means to be here and now and use our breathing as a tool to regulate everything and stay in touch with our breathing, and bringing our breathing to our body means don't pay attention to mental like worries, voices like, oh, how this thing will be, how it's going to be, how the past, the future, you know. Sometimes we are too much in the past. Sometimes we are too much in the future. But it's connected to our body in some way also, because we have memories through our bodies. We have sensations and feelings and emotions anchored to our body. But the breathing is a powerful way to help us create a kind of reset. So today, this new moon in Virgo is really helping us to bring our breathing through our body so that we can bring more balance, and we can specifically those next day, if you can, 6 days. And if you can repeat this meditation between the 6th and 7th, because according to the time zone, for someone it is the 6th September, for someone else is the 7th. It doesn't matter. You have time until the 8th. Yes, Greta, yes, sure. Don't worry. Don't be attached to this. Just follow it, okay? And remember, again, we have to put our mind at the service of our body to stay in the present, okay? This is not our ego. Our ego is the habits, the pattern, that when we are present, we are beyond. We are just in the here and now, and the breathing, again, is a great tool for that. Okay, so we are ready, finally. And I invite you, if you want to close your eyes, close your eyes and just sit comfortably everywhere, on the floor, on a chair, on a couch, on your bed, lie down as you like. What I'm asking you right now is to bring your attention to your waistline as a space around your spine. Imagine your waistline like a space around your spine. The spine is not just in the back. Spine is more than just the back, the joints in the back. Okay, so imagine your spine or an axis at the center of your trunk, and imagine your waistline when you breathe in and out. It's like a wave. It's like a circular wave. So you can imagine that when you breathe in, you expand. When you breathe out, it comes back. Don't force your rhythm. Don't force it. You don't need to make it deeper. Don't think of that. Just stay with the wave. It's like a wave. It's gentle. Take a pause. Take a pause. You breathe in, you breathe out, and you wait for the next breath. Feel the support of earth. Feel earth's support. It can be under your sit bones if you are sitting. It can be under your back if you're lying down. But you can feel that earth is supporting you from all the points of your body, in touch with the surface supporting you right now. Just enjoy that support. Mother Earth is supporting. And if you are sitting, you can even push a bit against the seat with your sit bones to feel your spine rising and you're breathing around your spine. You really want to make it simple. You want to enjoy the space of the breath around your spine. And now, gently, you can start moving your spine from your waistline, like you want to make this circle, not just the circle in the waistline, but you want to feel all your trunk moving while breathing. And you can start playing. You imagine that your breathing is a gentle wind. Imagine your body as a beautiful building. And this building is full of rooms. There are so many spaces, rooms. There is a lot of room in your body. Send the stream of your exhalation like the wind, to visit the internal spaces in your body. Imagine that your breathing is like a visitor. It's the wind visiting your body from inside. And if images are coming, welcome the images. Stay with those images. Let your subconscious or your higher self or both be created. Now start feeling that your body has strong foundations. It can be your pelvis, your legs, your feet, your back if you are lying down. Whatever is the part of your body in touch with the surface supporting you, feel that part right now as a foundation. And you can start moving gently while breathing, like the wind is bringing more awareness to these foundations, to the roots. Now bring your attention really to your pelvis, legs, and feet. Doesn't matter which position you are, just bring your attention there. Imagine that from your waistline, when you breathe out, you can send the stream of your breath down there. It's like you are breathing out from your roots. It's like being more present to your legs, feet, pelvis. You are breathing in through your waistline. And when you breathe out, you are sending the stream of your exhalation through your legs, out of your feet, like freeing that space from all, maybe the tensions, maybe the toxins, maybe whatever you want to let go, because this moment is very good to let go whatever we want to let go. We want to leave. And imagine that the breathing at the same time, this stream of air, maybe light, maybe a color, is bringing something new. It's not just freeing you from something that you want to leave, but it's also bringing more joy, maybe, health, maybe, light, or curiosity. Now, again, come back and breathe in and out around your spine through your waistline. And now start feeling that when you breathe out, you can imagine that you are sending the wind through your chest and arms and hands. You are cleaning up the superior, the higher, the top of your trunk, and also your neck and head. It's like you can breathe out from all the spaces in your head too. So you can breathe out from one arm and the hand, from the other arm and the other hand. You can again breathe in, expand your waistline, and you can breathe out from the spaces in your neck, throat, head. You can really free all those rooms, all those spaces from anything you want to let go, tensions, anything, and just stay with the lightness, stay with the feeling of, oh, this breathing is also bringing more light, maybe a color, maybe. And again, come back and just stay in touch with your body, feel it. Maybe there are areas not completely happy. Maybe there is something going on somewhere and you feel it. breathe out from that point. Imagine you can breathe out from that area. Imagine that your breathing is bringing away everything you want to let go, clearing the path. The body is your temple. The breathing is the visitor, cleaning everything and bringing you more awareness and more presence. There is only this moment. There is only this here and now. And you can feel it through your body. Your body can be beyond, can go beyond what you believed, beyond whatever is limiting you. Your body can be regenerated every breath you take from now in the present. Take a big breath and maybe you can start yawning. And feel your body as an expression of nature. And you can start moving gently again, your spine. Imagine that breathing is traveling through your spine. Your breathing is traveling through every cell. Oh, the exchanges are complex, actually, yes. So it's true, we recharge with oxygen when we breathe in, but actually when we breathe out, something happens in our cells. So you can imagine really that it's your breathing going through the cells and giving information, healing, health, balance. And you can feel that maybe you need just to acknowledge that the body is part of the nature. Your body is part of the nature. And nature is working through your body to help you reconnect to your true self, help you express your true self by reconnecting to nature and its cycles from within. And you have this wonderful tool, that is breathing, that brings you in the here and now. And you can go through this very simple meditation whenever you feel that it's good to bring you back to the here and now. And whenever you feel that it's good to remind to your body that you can give the information, you can remind your body of its healing abilities. And then we can open ourselves to any healing path, whatever we need to support our healing process. We can use it because nature and science, we have so many resources from many sources. And besides, all the support and help we can achieve, we can get from the environment, from nature, from science, we can reconnect also to our inner abilities, resources, and we can support ourselves from within. This is the most important. Now keep moving or start moving again and yawn and stretch a bit, like finally you can take more space, move your body, move it with a bit of joy. It's like waking up in the morning. Maybe, well, sometimes it's not so joyful to wake up in the morning. We want to keep sleeping, but the new moon is rest, and after the rest we can explore life, more life. Okay, so remember, if you are watching the video before the new moon happening September 6th or 7th, it depends on the time zone, remember that we have still time to rest, digest, let go, and then with the new moon starts a new cycle, new life. But now enjoy this moment of presence to yourself. That is the healing moment. So new moons and full moons, they have different qualities, both related to healing, but the quality is different, okay? The new moon is really about focusing inside and recovering from the inside. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being with me. I'm stopping the recording and I'm opening to a chat.